Have you ever used an app that crashed or a website that wouldn't load? These problems happen because of software bugs, like little gremlins messing things up behind the scenes. That's where software testing comes in. Software testing is like being a digital detective, searching for these bugs before they cause trouble for real users. Just like a doctor checks your health, we test software to make sure it's working correctly. We want to find those pesky bugs and fix them before they cause any major headaches. Imagine you're buying a used car. You wouldn't just hand over the money without taking it for a test drive, right? Software testing is like that test drive. It helps us make sure everything is running smoothly before we release it to the world. We put the software through its paces, clicking buttons, filling out forms, and trying different scenarios. This helps us identify any areas where the software might break down or behave unexpectedly. So, why is testing so important? First, it helps us catch those pesky bugs and fix them before they reach our users. Nobody likes a buggy app. Second, testing helps improve the performance of our software, making it faster and more efficient. And finally, thorough testing leads to a better user experience overall. When software works seamlessly, it makes everyone's lives easier and more enjoyable. Who doesn't love technology that just works? There are two main ways we test software, manually and automatically. Manual testing is like having a real person sit down and use the software, just like a regular user would. They'll click through different screens, try out different features, and see if they can find any problems. Automated testing, on the other hand, is like having a team of robots do the testing for us. We write special scripts that tell the computer what to test and how to test it. This is great for repetitive tasks or for testing things very quickly. We can think of software testing like building a house. We wouldn't just build all the walls and the roof and hope for the best, would we? No. We'd start with the foundation, then the walls, then the roof, making sure each part is strong and stable before moving on. Software testing is similar. We start with small unit tests that check individual parts of the code. Then we do integration tests to make sure those parts work well together. Next, we perform system tests to test the entire system as a whole. Finally, we conduct acceptance tests to make sure the software meets the user's needs. And don't forget regression testing, where we retest things after making changes to make sure we didn't accidentally break anything. Remember that time a software glitch caused a rocket launch to fail? Or when a banking error resulted in millions of dollars being lost? These are just a couple of examples of what can happen when software isn't tested properly. While these are extreme cases, they highlight the importance of catching bugs early on. Even small bugs can have big consequences, especially when it comes to things like security, finance, or healthcare. That's why thorough testing is absolutely crucial. Just like a carpenter needs a hammer and saw, software testers have a variety of tools at their disposal. Some popular tools include Selenium for testing websites, Junit for testing Java code, and Postman for testing APIs. Don't worry if you're just starting out. You don't need to learn all the tools at once. Start with the basics and gradually expand your knowledge as you gain experience. Testing is an essential part of the software development process, and it's something that everyone involved in creating software should take seriously. Whether you're a developer, a tester, or a project manager, understanding the importance of testing and incorporating it into your workflow will help you create better, more reliable, and ultimately more successful software. So let's all embrace the power of testing and work together to build amazing things.